Hey everybody, back for round 3. The other thing that often happens when you're playing Momir, especially when I'm playing Momir back-to-back like this, is you play the same person. So we are going to attempt to avenge ourselves against Back Alley G, and hope that they don't just pull off stupid knight combos. And Borborygmos tribal. They tap their swamp and they pass their turn. We play a swamp and we pass the turn. They play a mountain and they pass the turn. Oh no, they make a 2-drop on the play. Interesting. They get themselves a 1/1 for their hassle. My 2-drop is a Vexing Shusher. It's a 2/2. That's it. They play a 2-drop but not a 3-drop. That is a strategy I've seen. I'm not a fan of it, just because so many of the 2-drops are just real bad. You can sometimes get lucky and hit like a Mana Dork or something, but a lot of times you hit just like a 1/1. What are you? 1/3. Choose a color. Hey, 3 Mana Dork. You make blue mana, because someday maybe we need blue mana. In for 2, pass the turn. We get to drop a 5-drop on turn 4. In for 2. In for 2. In for 2. So odds are they're tapping their lands to hit F8 to allow the game to just progress, and then when something happens, like an attack, and they're busy playing their other matches, they can't pay attention. Don't double queue, folks. It's real rude. And the opponent's back end, taking the 2 damage and passing the turn. What do they get for 4? They get themselves a 2/2 that will forever be a 2/2. And they can say that a creature can't block it. Cool. No biggie. No biggie. Let's drop a 5-drop. 5-drop, 3/3 Chasm Drake gives flying to another creature when it attacks. Beauty. Beauty. Opponent's 5-drop is nothing. Opponent's 5-drop was a Revenant. There are no creatures in the graveyard, therefore Revenant was a 0/0. Womp. Womp. Let's drop ourselves a 6-drop. Let's see what we can see. We see a 4/4. When it leaves the battlefield, I make a 2/2. Seems fine. Let's bash in for 5 in the air, like we just don't care. Alright, if they don't hit a big beefy flyer, we're in good shape. They hit a big beefy flyer. The prototypical big beefy flyer, as it were. I wish they'd use the original art, not this ugly, awful art. I hate this art. 7-drop. What do we get? What do we get? It's a 4/4 flyer. That is a Mana Dork! Don't really need a Mana Dork on 7, but so be it. They get a 7/4 hexproof. As long as it's attacking, for each creature you control, you may have that creature assign its combat damage as though it wasn't blocked. Barf! Barf! Alright, let's drop an 8-drop. Getting ourselves Borborygmos. Good old Borb. Let's fly in the air for a little bit, shall we? And then we can throw land away and kill Shivan Dragon. Sure thing. Let's kill Shivy. Take him to 13. Eight drop, they get Abundant Maw. Hey Maw, it's just a 6/4. All right. I will fly in for 4. And then that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we pass the turn and they don't hit a flyer, we win. They hit a flyer. And more than that, it does some bad stuff to us. Some bad stuff. If they attack with anything and deal damage to us, we're actually dead next turn because of this. 7, 8. It does, no, that doesn't have fire breathing. 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 21. 4 to that, 1 to me. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Alright, so 3, 6, 9 when we draw the next one. If they attack, we take 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 20, 21. So, yeah, we just have to hope they don't hit a haster. If they do, we die. And if they don't, we win. 8 drop, what you got? Sundering Titan. Not a problem. N'est pas de le problème. Boop. Boop. Not a problem. Now who is the Borborygmos tribal deck, huh? In with team. I'll take it. None of these pump, right? None of them pump. I mean, I will throw Slave Driver in front of this. Just to get it dead, and then we get a zombie. Go to 2. Hit you for 3. Hit you for 3. Hit you for 3. All right, got there. Game 2. Let's do that again. Let's get some mana dorks before turn 7. I mean, we did, but we don't need the turn 7 one. All right, here we are for game 2. They are deciding whether or not to play first. They are playing first. We are keeping. Play your mountain past the turn. Ooh, it's a swamp. Mountain and a go. So they do 2 drops on the draw, or on the play. And they get a 1/1 infect. When it dies, you can put a counter on a creature. Well, let's not die to poison. Sounds like a bad way to go. 2/1. We got a trade, unfortunately, but it's okay. It's okay. No attacks. Oh, attacks. Okay. Get rid of it. 3 drop. Let's do it. Let's do it. Be a good one. Be a good one. Conduit of Storms. Yeah, sure, you work. Assuming you can attack next turn. Please be able to attack. What do you got for 4? You got a 2/2. And that's it. So we get to attack, which means we get an extra mana at the beginning of the next main phase, right? Yeah. So we will bash in for 2 for the dose. Now we could also flip it, and then next turn we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 when we attack. No, I think I'd rather just have the creature now. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on turn 4. Yep. We get Bubbling Beebles. They're a 3/3 that can't be blocked as long as defending player controls an enchantment. Stupid friggin' Beebles. Love that art. Skeleton Ship. 0/3. Tap it, put a -1/-1 counter on it. But they have no islands, so they had to insta-sack it. Perfectorino. I'm glad Island Home is an effect that has definitely gone away. Alright, so we'll drop a land. We'll bash in for 5. And then we'll drop a 6-drop. In for 5. Give me a red mana. Drop a 6-drop. It is a 5/5. Pay 3 tap. Tap target creature you control and target creature and opponent's choice. He or she controls. They fight each other. I mean, as long as they don't have a great choice, that's fine. Tap, sack a creature, deals damage equal to the sacrificed creature's power, so it flings. Okay. So, we could have Magus of the Arena fight something. It would probably be this 2/2. Leaving me with not much mana. So, instead, I would rather just make a creature. Let's make a 6-drop. 6-drop is a 3/3 flash persist. So just a 3/3. Yeah, let's pass the turn. I could have come in with the 5/5. They probably would have just thrown the Husher underneath. What do they get for 7? Does that change our Husher plan at all? Or not our Husher, our Arena plan. What is this? It's like a very angry fish? A 5/5. Pay a single green. Target creature gets +5/+5 until end turn. BS. BS. Alright, I might smash that Conduit of Storms in just to get an 8-drop. But we need to start getting things that are bigger than 3s. So yeah, we're going to bash in Conduit. Get our mana. Block, sure thing. Give me my mana. And let's play the first 8-drop of the game. And see if it's a good'un. Are you a good'un? You are not a good'un. N'est pas de la good'un. Well, if our opponent's playing the typical Momir deck, they maybe don't have a forest coming up. They probably only have 8 in the deck, which means maybe they just don't get to have this on. Just going to kill the Magus with it. I guess that works too. Oh, it can be dealt to player too. Gross. Gross. 8-drop. That's a 10/10 that's going to be thrown at my face. That's fun. Oh, good God. They're going to throw a statue at me. 8-drop. Save me. You do not save me because I cannot pay for you. Stupid Elder Dragon. They're just going to play another land, make this a 20/20, and throw it at my face. Let me sack my dragon. No. Alright, 8-drop. You are not a good one. So we've got one turn. One turn. Just get trample. It gets trample? Garbage. 20/20 trample. We can block 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of it. Take 2, go to 22. If they attack with the Void Mage Husher, we're dead. Six, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop. So 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We take 2, we take 2, we go to 20, throw it at our face. Our opponent's real rude. Just throwing their cards at our face. Alright. Game 3. Let's get some revenge here. Let's throw our own statues at their face. See how they feel about it. Play first. Keep Foil Mountain. Ixalan Mountain. Alright. Let's drop Mountain. Pass the turn. Swamp tap go. Mountain and a go. 2-drop. What you got? Is it terrifying? It's a 1/1. And a cleric, apparently. I don't see it. But alright. Alright, let's make a 3-drop. Let's see what we can do. It's a 1/2 flyer. Zira Aryan, Insect Wizard. It's a good old Melissa Benson piece. Alright. Alright, opponent. You gonna go Cleric Tribal on me? I've literally never seen this card. Then again, I'm sure there's a bajillion cards from Legends that I've never seen. This is Legends, right? Yeah. Alright, opponent. Play your land. Play a 3-drop. Or let's pause and wait for opponent to show up. Breaking news, opponent has played a land, but has yet to make a 3-drop. So they alt-tabbed to this window, clicked a land, and then alt-tabbed back. I will bring you more as the story develops. Breaking news, they're tapping mana. But they've yet to discard the card. But they tapped the mana. They're getting the steps to playing a 3-drop here. It's only been 3 minutes since I played Zira Aryan. Okay, they tapped the mana and then alt-tabbed before they decided which card to discard, so that's fun. So I'll bring you more as we learn what's going to happen here. They have discarded a land. They've made a 3-drop. After all that wait, it's a 6/6. Pardon me? So Vanishing 2. Vanishing is when the last one's removed. Sack it. So they have a 6/6 for 1 turn. Sure, that's fine. Fading is the one where it dies when you can't take a counter off. Very confusing. Alright, let's make a 4-drop. There's no way it's going to tussle with a 6/6. It's a 4/1 haste. Well, I'm not blocking, so let's fly in for 1. Four drop, what you got? It's a 3/2 intimidate. Uh-oh. That's a problem. That is a problem. So we're going to take 6 here. Drop a 5-drop. But we're falling behind. Okay. 3/3, tribute 2. We either get a 5/5 flyer or we get a 3/3 and 2 1/1 flyers. So we're getting 5/5 flying anyway. And we're getting the bird version of it. So I will come in for 5. Trade, sure. So we'll take 3, and then we get to come in for 6 in the air. So we're back in this. We're back in this. We are no longer in this. We are absolutely no longer in this. I never wanted to play with these frigging cards ever again. God, I hate gods so much. They are just such horrible design, and Wizards has now like locked into what a god has to be, and it just breaks formats. Just busts them wide open. 6 in the air. Ugh. Thanks, Hour of Devastation, for ruining yet another game of Magic. I will take 3. Surprised they didn't come in with Scorpion God. They could have come in. If I blocked, they could have thrown 2 counters on it. They would have drawn a card. Killed this creature. Weird. Alright, 7-drop. Save me. Save me? Thunder Dragon. 3 damage to each creature without flying. Sure. Fine by me. Counter on that, so you're going to make it die as well. Sure. No biggie. Then you're probably going to kill a bird. A little bird that did nothing to you. Take 5, go to 11. So we've got 10 in the air. I feel like they're locked into making a creature here. No? I will take 6. This is a risky play for them, I think. Okay, they are going to make a creature. There we go. It's a Garruk Sword. So it's just a 7/7 trample. Alright, 8-drop. Give me a hasty flyer or something that does like 1 damage. We get a 5/2. Yay. So we'll come in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I think we're just dead anyways. Yeah, I should have kept 1 creature back. Stupid friggin' Scorpion God. So my issue with the gods is they've locked into gods have to be indestructible. There has to be no way to kill them outside of, you know, very small number of cards. And they have to be massively powerful. And the biggest problem is that you can't go to a plane that has 1 god or that has 2 gods. There has to be 5 or 10 gods, which means there's so many of these just busted, broken cards, and it's just very poor design. So that's unfortunate. We went 1 and 2, and just couldn't escape Hour of Devastation. All right, that sucked, but I love Momir. Still had fun despite that stupid frigging card. We got to see some really hilarious stuff. The Night Tribal going off, the double Borborygmos. Really fun. If you haven't tried Momir, definitely go and try it out. It's like $10 for the avatar, and then all you need is 60 basic lands, which you probably have. Super fun. Let me know your experiences with Momir. Have you played it lately, etc. Let me know how much you hate gods, because they're horrifyingly bad cards from a design perspective, etc. in the comments below. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can find me on Twitter at the Mana Leek. That's Leek, like the vegetable, not the card. You can also find me at facebook.com/manaleek, twitch.tv/manaleek, and patreon.com/manaleek. If you like the content, click that thumbs up button. If you haven't already and you want to see more, click subscribe. And if you do have questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, see y'all next time.